In our last video, we discussed the bull case for CRO. So in this video, we're going to turn things around a little, because if we talk about the best case scenario, we also got to take a look at the worst case scenario. Not to spread further or anything like that, but if you are a good investor, you want to make those balanced decisions. So you got to take a look at all different angles. Anyway, let's get right into the video. After you gently hit that like button and check out the sponsor of this video, NordVPN. One of the best VPN providers out there, and right now you can get a discount using our promo code GENTLECOIN right now in the link down below. Anyways guys, let's get right into the content. If you're looking at the chart above me right now, you might be thinking CRO is not doing that great. And honestly guys, CRO right now isn't doing the best, because we are very used to the high price levels near to 90 cents. But honestly guys, you gotta zoom out right now, because looking at the daily charts, well, just a month ago, we left off near 20 cents. And right now, we are more than double than a month ago. So in my books, that's still a definite win. Anyway, of course, if you joined in near to 90 cents, 70 cents, 60 cents, you might feel the pain right now because we've been going down a little. But honestly, this is a very necessary breather. But right now, guys, if you're in here for the short term, things might go up and things might go down. I'm going to take a look at the Bitcoin chart first. As you might know, there's quite a high correlation between, well, Bitcoin doing great and CRO coin doing great. So if you want to learn more about the future of CRO, well, we also need to learn a bit more about the future of Bitcoin. And right now, looking at this chart, guys, we see this red line. This red line is the 50-week average, or the 350-day average. So what you do see over here is that this red line has been the safe and grace of Bitcoin. If we're going to break, guys, this 50-week of support, well, it is very, very possible that this bull run might actually be over. Nothing for sure, but these things are definite scenarios that you need to take into consideration. Okay, now back to CRO. Let's assume the worst and Bitcoin is going to break down from that 50-week support. Then CRO is probably also going down. But how low will CRO then actually go? That's the big question. And the problem with CRO is this is actually the first bull cycle for CRO. So we don't have that much price data. But what we do have are other altcoins that were basically in the same position in 2017 or 2018. Let's take a quick look at what these coins did back then. To give you some ideas, I want to provide the historical snapshot of 2018. Basically the last bull cycle. And these were the best coins we had back then. And this list looks a lot different than the coins we do see right now. For example, Stellar, not in the top 10 anymore. I don't see IOTA anymore. It's all gone. So list looks a lot different. But I want to take an example right now by looking at number 15. As of right now, Crypto.com is also on the 15th spot. But back then, we had on number 15, Icon or ICX. So that coin had a worth of $9.41. So $9.41. Right now, let's take a quick look. It's worth $1.18. So that's a big drop already. And this is the bull cycle. If we look at all data, this is not even improving. So it went up all the way to $12 US, but also all the way down again to, let's say, 20 cents. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a drop of 98%. That's crazy, but this does happen with altcoins. If the exact same scenario would play out for CRO, well, what would happen? From the highest point near 91, 92 cents, going down 99%, well, we could go down, well, of course, to 1 cent. So 1 cent would be the lowest worst case scenario ever for CRO. But also in that case, I don't think CRO will ever come back as high as it did before. But that is, of course, also what I personally think, that this is not going to be the case. Because Crypto.com is one of the most used exchanges out there, I don't think that the use of CRO will actually end. Therefore, CRO will probably remain. And I would like to compare it right now to Binance Coin or BNB. So that coin was also around back then in 2018. And it also had quite a nice rise in the bull cycle. So looking at 2018 over here, what happened? In 2018, it rose all the way up to $24 US. But after the bull cycle ended, well, it got back down to, let's say, $5 US. So all in all, I think it got down by 75%. Also still a big crash, but a lot better than the 99% one. If we then again draw a line, what do we see if we drop 75% from this high? Well, we would go back down again to, what is it? Near 20 cents, ladies and gentlemen. And 20 cents actually seems a lot more acceptable to me, because near 20 cents has been a long time support already, also in this bull cycle. So guys, going back to 20 cents seems to be my real worst case scenario if the bull cycle would end right now. Then back to the real talk. Do I personally believe that this is it for the bull cycle? Have we seen the highs and can we only go down from here? I personally don't think that will be a realistic scenario. Just because, well, what Bitcoin has been doing right now has never happened before. And of course, history can't always repeat. But this scenario that we go up to like 65,000 US dollars for Bitcoin, go back down to 30, and then go up again to 69, and then break down again, that will be so strange. And of course, it does look like a beautiful AMP pattern, but I do think that this line, this 50-week average, will be holding. So what would that mean for CRO as well? Because if this isn't it, well, I think we go up, right? We do go up. And that would actually be one of my nice worst case scenarios. So like I mentioned in my bull case video, I personally believe that going up to $4 US is a possible scenario for CRO. And if we go up to, well, $4 US, we would actually go down a lot less. So assume we actually go up to $4 US and then go down 75%, like we've seen with BNB. Likely scenario, going down 75%. But if we go down 75% from $4 US, well, where will that bring us? That will bring us to $1 US. All in all, to recap, ladies and gentlemen, I do think there are three possible scenarios for CRO as a worst case price. So the first one, the worst case, will be going down back to 1 cent. So that would mean that CRO is really going to disappear as an important cryptocurrency. But with Crypto.com becoming a bigger and bigger exchange, I don't think that's the most likely scenario. Then we got the second scenario, which would be that if the bull cycle is going to end right now, the CRO would go down to, give or take, 20 cents. Then we got the best worst case scenario. That would be that the bull cycle's not over and CRO would go up to basically like $4 US. Then we would actually see that the best worst case scenario would be CRO down to $1 at the end of this bull cycle. Of course, this is by no means any financial advice, but do let me know in the comments down below what you think is the worst case scenario for CRO, really. But okay, let me know in the comments down below, but also don't forget to press the like button if you like this kind of content, and let me know also by subscribing, of course. Anyway, that's me, that is Gentlecoin, and I will see you in a future video. Till then.